Hi, I'm Trevor Thrash with 88 Tactical. For today's tactical tip, we're going to talk about the basic defensive response. The key to this being defensive response. It's your battle drill, your immediate action drill to execute when dealing with potential danger. Now, obviously, we could shift into a more offensive mode if the situation dictates. Rule number one for this is get off the X. The X is defined as being exactly where the bad guy wants to stop me. If they intend to stop me here, if they approach me here, that's where they want me to be. So this is the last place I, in fact, want to be. If I can move just a few feet or a few inches, it's better than nothing. So don't be on the X. The hair should be up on the back of your neck if you find yourself on the X and you're looking at two guys like this right now. Next, get some distance. So if you're too close is too close, right? Get some distance away from them. And next, keep them in one field of view. So get off the X, get some distance, keep all threats in one field of view. So what I can do here is stack potential threats. That way I only have to fight one at a time, and also their movements will interfere with each other. After this, get something between you and the threat. It may simply be your hands. So at least I can intercept an attack and defend myself to some degree or counterattack immediately. It may be a gun. It may be OC pepper spray. It could be a barrier, a barricade, cover, concealment. Whatever it is, get something between you and them. So again, off the X. Get some distance, keep all threats in one field of view, and get something between you. Next, we're going to talk about the T's. So the first T is basically talk. Do I give a warning? What exactly do I say? Next, tools. What tools are appropriate for the situation? Okay, and again, the situation and use of force laws will dictate what tool is applicable. Might just be my hands, might be a cell phone, could be my car keys, could be pepper spray, could be a firearm. And then we want to talk about tactics. So what tactic am I going to execute to deal with this if it becomes an actual threat? And lastly, let's not forget about timing. Timing is important. The right tactic or the right tool at the wrong time is really going to get you in trouble and put you in jeopardy. So have that sense of timing. Exactly when do I go for my tool, or when do I go for my tool and get it ready a little bit early? So those are all key components of this. So that's a basic defensive response. And now we're going to take it and show you around a vehicle. Okay, so how would this work if I was doing something like putting gas in a vehicle? Someone approaches me on this side of the vehicle. The first thing is, this is the X. I want to get off the X. I want to get some distance. And then as he approaches, I want to get something between us. Okay, off the X, some distance, something between us. And I want to keep all threats in one field of view. At this time, I have full observation of him. And then I've got to go through my T's. Talk, hey, stay back. What do you want? Whatever it's going to be. Tools, what tool do I get out? What's appropriate? Tactic, what tactic am I going to execute? Am I going to use the vehicle for cover, or am I going to use it to allow me to escape more easily? And then timing, when do I execute that tactic? When do I implement that tool into it? So use anything in front of you, and if you practice this basic defensive response in a few situations where you normally find yourself, like in a car, in the open, maybe in a room, walking down the street, you'll always have that battle drill or that immediate action drill at hand and ready to go.